What are you saying, everyone? ADR here. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to another 129 FUT Draft challenge. Let's see, will today be the day we need to try and get a 96 rated draft with 33 chemistry to get that 129. As always, if you enjoy the content, be sure to leave a like and don't forget to hit subscribe. Started off nicely, two decently high rated icons in Eusebio and Zico. Neither of them are 96 rated. To get a 96 rated draft, you need quite a few 96s. There are 98s in the game now, so those will help too. But yeah, 98s, 97 showing up will definitely get us a lot closer. And there is our first 97 in Marco Reus. So an okay start. Left back will need improving, whichever. Centre back, we get Boscagli at the end, who does. Oh no, he doesn't have left back, but he's left footed, right? Okay, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, fair. And then alongside him, we are going to need a new centre-back. We'll go Chardonnay. And then right back, we get 93 rated Cafu. So the icons are showing up, which is going to help us a bunch for chemistry. And we also get 96 rated Jorgensen, who's on full chem, thanks to the icons and the Prem link with Justin. And also there's a Hazard. Okay, so considering we've got full chem, let's go from right to left. We're 93 rated already. We now get... I guess we would go for Donnarumma. Maybe Madri would be better left mid. I guess we don't know. That's why I don't love taking right to left, but we'll see how it goes. We'll go Anyomi here. Next pick is going to be another goalkeeper, Zavadsky. So we've got all the high-rated goalkeepers in the world. We get Hodgene here, which is a little upgrade over Journey, but not a big one. And then our last bench player is either Jude Bellingham or Nuno Mendes. Now, of course, we do need a left back, but that's going to make it our second 97 rated card. So we'll do that. And then we're going to have to rely on our bench to get us some new defenders. Lauren James, what's our... You know, our reserves are looking so good that I'm not going to take Lauren James. I'm going to take McGinn because she does have a 97 rated card, which obviously we'd prefer to see. As like Bruno's got like a 96, doesn't he? So I don't mind taking Rosicki here. Next up is gonna be Noor. Not the best. JJ Okocha, Schneider. I guess we'll go Schneider. Seeing as he can play left mid, I feel like we're gonna lose Chem on Jorgensen if we haven't already. Next up is okay. A decent choice of players here. So either Van Dijk or Swanson. It's whether or not we think we're going to get a new centre-back. Let's go Swanson. Still have a chance to get Van Dijk in this pick here, which we do not, but we do get a really good centre-back in Sol Campbell. So this is at least going to be a 94 rated draft. Obviously, this goalkeeper pick isn't great, but that's fine. So off-chem is Jorgensen. If I played Donnarumma, it's the same story. If I play Zavadsky, though, we will go up to full chem. And in terms of rating on this one, we've gone up to 94. Probably not quite enough for 95. But to start off with a 127 is respectable. Let's take our manager and let's get into the next one. Okay, let's go with the 4-3-3 attack. Nice and attacking formation. And we're starting with Di Natale. I guess that's okay. Anyway, what can you do? As we also get 95 Madri or Dompe. Let's go for Hivaldo. No, let's go for probably... I'll go Madri, seeing as she can play centre mid as well. Our actual centre mid is going to be Mapi Leon. She can play in at Cam too, so we'll bear that in mind. As alongside her is going to be Kosung Boom, which is really good. Right wing... We get Visca here. So, you know, started off well. Wouldn't mind seeing a couple of icons to help things out. I will take this Bellingham, seeing as there's quite a big... I was going to say age difference. There's quite a big overall difference in the picks that we got. De Vries is really good as well. And, guys, today is an interesting day for basketball fans because it is Game 7 of the NBA Finals. And it's literally... Whoever wins the NBA championship. So It's Pacers Thunder. Let me know in the comments who you're supporting, who you think's going to win, Pacers or Thunder. Me, I'm supporting the Pacers. I want the Pacers to win, but I reckon OKC, the Thunder, will win. Let me know if you do watch basketball, what you think it's going to be. And also, guys, we have loads of comments from yesterday about the one player to play in 11 positions. I'm actually surprised it's lasted quite long, longer than I thought it would. We've got Scott McTominay. He actually played in a lot of different positions growing up. At United, he was centre mid, more of a defensive centre mid actually. Should have been playing cam more, but obviously wasn't for the most part. Plays centre back for Scotland at times, and I think he's even played right back as well. So he played all over the pitch. But I think the thing I'm thinking about with McTominay is that in terms of the quality of the player, he may be able to play in different positions, but in terms of his quality, it's not comparable to obviously someone like Zidane or whoever, right? So different factors to bear in mind. We get Maldini here and Endrick. Endrick, we do need a striker, but Endrick has a higher rated card. Plus, Maldini will be our first icon. So getting some icons would be good. Pedro Neto is going to be good for... Who do we play him for? Visca, maybe? Gets chemistry with Semedo as well. We'll be better off if we start Tarkovsky. And I think that's all right for now. Obviously, 2 icons would help us a lot. There's one here in Rooney. We could just go Virgil van Dijk, though, and call it a day. It would be nice to get the chemistry on this one. So let's go with Wayne. And then one more icon out of these last 2 picks, and we are looking at full chemistry. Not to be here. So it's going to come down to our last pick. And that last pick is going to be Keating. So not ideal. But if we order up our bench... Actually, there's not much to order up. We are 94 rated. Don't think we go to 95. We had a few 96s in there, though. It's promising. Definitely promising. Let's get into the next draft attempt. Okay, let's go for... Should we try the 3-4-3 flat? I'm just thinking with the likes of that 98 Cruyff, that could be a play. We're going to start off with David here, 92 rated. Okay, for a captain pick, I don't mind it because, as you guys know, the captain picks aren't usually great. Wu Lee, 95 is good. Someone actually mentioned yesterday about Messi's physicality, but they were saying his physicality is underrated. I think in yesterday's video, maybe the video before, I was talking about how if you have 11 Messis on one team, if they come up against a more physical team, he'd struggle. But I don't think it's necessarily his physicality. I think just stature, muscle mass, all of that come into it as we get 98 rated Rodri. I think that's the first time we've had 98 rated Rodri, actually. So that's really nice to see. And alongside him at the back is going to be probably Kevin Danso. And he actually gets good chemistry with Rodri too. So the centre-backs have definitely helped us out. This could be a really high-rated draft, especially as we get Vicario here as well. Company would have been an option, but Vicario is higher rated. So that's us at 94. We'll take Gregor Kobel. And yes, if Messi was to come up against Ronaldo, for example, you'd have to think that 11 Ronaldos physically, if they're both in their prime, would probably just overpower Messi, right? I'm probably going to trigger a few with saying that, but it's just kind of the fact of the matter. It's like putting I guess it's not completely like putting a heavyweight against a lightweight, but if you get the tactics right, it's going to be very difficult for Messi to defend against Ronaldo. Obviously, it will be very difficult for Ronaldo to defend against Messi. One good thing about football, I think, is that, for example, in a sport like basketball, you don't necessarily, well, not that you don't necessarily, but if you're playing one-on-one against someone and they have let's say you're 6'1", they're 7 feet, or let's say they're like 6'9", so they're quite mobile as well, then it's kind of more likely that they're gonna win, just because they have the height advantage. Obviously, I'm talking NBA players. I'm not talking just a random person off the street, because the person with more skill will definitely come out on top. But I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. Either way, we're going to take Pasveer here over Rashford, because Rashi's got a 97 rated card. This draft is actually really high rated as well. And there that Vincent Kompany is again. This time we'll take him. He's going to go onto our bench, probably taking us up close to 95. We're not quite there yet. Makengo's probably holding us back. In terms of the actual team, a new centre mid would be great. Like a big icon would be nice. We only have Emmanuel Petit in the lineup so far. We'll go Mustaway here. He goes in over Makengo. Might be worth just starting Hadji. Then we need free chemistry from somewhere. One icon sorts it out, to be fair. But nothing there. Elatoon's got higher rated cards. We'll just take O'Sullivan. And then our last pick. Can it be a good pick? DeMarco 87 is not what I wanted to see. And that's going to keep us at 94. I can't believe it. We're flying through these drafts, by the way. But, yeah, another draft where felt like it was heading in the right direction, but still needed a lot more. Okay, into the next one. Let's find a formation. Should we... Oh, 3-4-1-2. 3-4-1-2 feels like a good formation to take. And Nesta is, you know, icon early days is really good to see. And you know what, I was looking through the comments, and quite a couple of people had apologized for, they're saying sorry for such a long comment. And honestly, it's fine. The only issue is, which is on my side, is that I can't read them out in the video because it takes too long, but I do read them. And I feel like Alisson's going to be better for chemistry, which is why I took him. I know he does have a high rated card, but the comments are great. It's just a shame I can't read through all of them in the episode, because the episode would just be me reading comments if that was the case. But shout out to everyone that has left a comment. And we got quite a few more players added as well for the 11 position one, as we also get, the thing is, we need icons, so we will take Buffon, but I wanted his 95 rated goalkeeper version, so that would have been really good to see. So we've got Bernardo Silva now, obviously very all-rounded player. Another one I'd say you'd have to think about how it would affect the game physically, but can probably play most positions, technically excellent, so good player to have. Yaya Toure, another one mentioned, as the other day, this is interesting. So the other day I was asked, why am I not taking João Neves? That was why, because he's got a 97 rated card. That's what I was looking for. I think I didn't take his 96 rated team of the season. I can't remember who I took instead, but I think the chemistry didn't quite match or something. But that was the reason, because as you know, it's difficult to get a 96 rated draft, let alone getting full chemistry on a 96 rated draft. So sometimes holding out for the bigger players works. A lot of the time it doesn't. But that is literally the difference between getting getting a 95 rated draft and a 96 rated draft, in my opinion. As we get 96 rated Tadic, loses one chem. But that centre-back needs replacing anyway. So if we can find a new centre-back, which we do get Pau Kabasi, but, yep, taking 97 rated Brennan Johnson, and I don't even know how we figure out his chemistry, to be honest. Maybe we'll get a Tottenham centre-back and everything will be okay. Or maybe we won't. Probably we won't, but we'll see how it goes. We also spoke about goalkeepers as well. And a few more goalkeepers have been added. Buffon, Oliver Kahn, and Petr Cech in the top three. Someone is, I wouldn't say a big Courtois fan, but thinks Courtois is going to be, or going to go down as one of the best keepers of all time. Definitely has the resume for it, so we'll have to see. We get Zola here. It's another icon, so in terms of chemistry's pretty much done, to be fair. If we do that, that's full chem. We're also a 127. And Our last pick, a big centre-back would be great. We get Buongiorno. Maynham would have been good. Same with Karshawi, but obvious choice here. Plus 17 on the starting lineup. Not enough to take us to 95. A little bit disappointed with that, but a very good draft attempt nonetheless. Let's take our manager. Let's go again. All right. Do I go? You know what? I'm going to go back-to-back 3-4-1-2s. I know I usually try to add a bit of variety to the formations I choose, but I just feel like it's really going to be the 3-4-1-2 that does it. Just because that 98 Cruyff, maybe by the time the next new promo comes out, I'll be saying something different. But yeah, look at that. We got all 75s where I was talking about 98 rated Cruyff. Anyway, we'll see who else we get. Kosung Boom seems quite common. I think this is like the third time we've had him today. We get Panzu. We also get Sosa. Now, guys, if you haven't checked it out on ADR Plays, the brand new channel, we uploaded our first video yesterday. So if you haven't seen it, be sure to check it out. But Jose Sosa is a big part of it because we're doing an old man RTG. And as you can see, he's born in 1985. He just turned 40 the other day. So the idea of the challenge on the third channel now, wow, is that we are trying to build the best team of like players that are approaching retirement, maybe players that are potentially going to be icons, etc. I think Badiashile probably makes a little bit more sense because of the Chelsea link with Sam Kerr. We'll also take this Van Dijk. Obviously, the opportunity cost of taking anyone else isn't the best. And then I feel like a lot of them have high rated cards. Even Vivian, but I think he's got like a 92 maybe, so it's not that much high rated in the grand scheme. And Nadine here is fantastic. So one more icon, we're laughing in terms of chemistry. And that's not what I meant, EA, but we'll take Van der Sar. That is fine. Someone mentioned there was why the picture on the bottom right of the video. Okay, the comment itself. Okay, they're basically asking why is there cricket on the bottom right of my video? Did I make cricket videos before? I mean, there shouldn't be. I don't know, to be honest. Is my answer. Did anyone else see that cricket? Maybe it was like a suggested video, perhaps. I have no idea, but yeah, no, that's not. I don't remember editing anything even in the bottom right of the video. Maybe when I put, I'm trying to think. Did I? Oh, the bottom right. So maybe there was the more ADR channel where I put the picture of, I think it's in Boomo for the Man United career mode. Maybe it's that you're referring to. I feel like I never see that 96 Aldasari. We're obviously going to take him. Good for the rating. So Vivian, once Vivian is replaced, then we'll be at full chem. Well, depending on who we replace Vivian with. May as well take Vinny here. We're approaching the end of this draft attempt. But yeah, centre mid and centre back are the two positions we really need and we really can't get at the moment. 2 picks left to see what we can do. And yeah, not going to be. This probably is the worst draft attempt of them all. So, you know, we're not going to finish off the video like that. We are going to go straight into the next one. Okay, into the final draft attempt. Okay, we won't go 3-4-1-2 again, or will we? Now, we'll go 4-1-2-1-2. Now we're probably going to get all the wingers in the world, but we'll start off with James Tarkowski. And that's really good for any Prem Chem we get, especially a 96 rated Jed Spence. And you know what? I was thinking about it. I feel like Tottenham are going to be sneakily... Something's telling me they're going to be sneakily good under Thomas Frank. It's not ideal. I'm going to go Joe Cole? I'm going to go Ashley Cole here because icons, they're just different. Really help out the chemistry, especially for those team of the seasons. Valverde amongst those players is a very good sign in my opinion because when you got that many amount of low-rated players, I feel like in EA terms that should have been a bad pick, but instead it's worked out pretty nicely. And the high-rated players keep showing up. So we're looking good. Let's see. Can we get some good strikers? Always a difficult position. You know, the striker position actually has the most highest rated players in packs, so in draft. Yeah, we're starting off with 91 Haaland. He does have higher rated cards, but I'm going to take him because 91 rated will probably help out our bench. Okay, to be fair, we did just get 96 Richarlison, so very good. That's our third Tottenham road to the final card. Vicario. Oh, I wanted the other Vicario. Look at EA being cheeky. Well, 92 rated Lamens or Pasveer. We'll go Pasveer because he gets the Dutch link with Reinders. So the defense is actually letting us down. We need a new centre-back. We could do it for a new left-back. Obviously, Diogo Costa's got a 96. Take Benitez. I want to call him Walter Benitez. I'm going to have to check that. Is it Walter Benitez? It is Walter Benitez. Don't ask me how I know that. I have no idea how I know that, but it's one of those weird things. Anyway, Zvava is good. But as I mentioned, those icons just didn't fancy showing up. So we'll go Harry Winks. Actually, no, we'll go João Moutinho. Kind of just because of the RTG I'm doing on ADR plays. Born in 86. So he would be one that fits that challenge. And there goes Sosa again. But we are going to go Nedved. Worst case scenario, he plays, gets us a bit more chemistry. Lavoges, who has striker, could play over Haaland. Probably will play over Haaland. Just a slightly higher rated player. We need a new centre-back. And some icons would be great. I mean, Haji's shown up. Kunde does have centre-back. Hasegawa would just go onto the bench. But seeing as we got 5 picks left, I'm willing to risk getting a higher rated centre-back later down the line. Because looking at the bench, we're not the highest rated draft right now. So as you can see, we've got 4 players, 5 including Jose Font, that need replacing. So we want to go 5 for 5. Nelson Semedo would have been a great start if we didn't have Jed Spence, but still good for the bench. I'll go Pickford here, but okay for the bench. We really want to see that centre-back sooner rather than later. So we get 95 rated Fred, who will get more chemistry than Valverde. We're not going to get the centre-back, are we? Of course we're not. Okay, now Abdulhamid does have centre-back. And at this point, we don't really have a choice. So we do that. He also gets us +2 to the chemistry. Thanks to the link with Reinders. That's us up to 94. Got 1 pick left to see if we can get up to 95. And it is a good pick. Imade or Donnarumma. If we take Donnarumma, he's not going to get full chemistry. If I play Svava, we're going to get more chem maybe. And then Imade could get us some chem as well. I'm just thinking, yeah, I think we can get close to full chemistry. I think we're going to need the manager to help us out a little bit. But, okay, let's say I do this. Probably not up to 95. We're not. If I play Svava, that's +1. Then, so Abdulhamid's chemistry might be the issue here. But I'm thinking as well, if I take out Fred, play Heaps there, Imade here, then that's again closer to full chem. And then we'll need Abdulhamid to get... Yeah, we'll need Abdulhamid to get a bit of chemistry. Saudi Arabian manager. Not to be, but a good draft nonetheless. Didn't get up to 95 today, let alone 96, but I enjoyed this one. Hopefully you did as well. If you have, be sure to leave a like, and I'll catch you again next time.